I once read a quote by one of my favorite evangelical scholars, C.S. Lewis, and that quote has been fermenting on my mind for a while now. It reads, "Critics who treat adult as a term of approval instead of as a merely descriptive term cannot be adult themselves. To be concerned about being grown up, to admire the grown up because it is grown up, to blush at the suspicion of being childish, these things are the marks of childishness and adolescence. And in childhood and adolescence they are in moderation healthy symptoms. Young things ought to want to grow, but to carry on into middle life and into early manhood, this concern about being adult is a mark of really arrested development. When I was 10, I read fairy tales in secret. I would have been ashamed if I had been found doing so, but now that I'm 22, I read them openly. I became a man when I put away childish things, including the fear of childishness and the desire to be very grown up." And so I still allow myself to sing and to frolic and to explore a world in which I feel very small and immature, but truly I trust in a God who knows it all. I wrote this and I spoke it to myself as I walked through this forest place. Tree trunks rising like terrestrial pillars, stilting aloft a great aqueduct of shafted light. This is the evening's heavenly flow. That grace, peace, and hope of life as I live and know it to be in Christ alone. Underneath the treetop dome, this dark place, a den of truth and consolation, shaded unfamiliar paths leading this way and that, but none with a terminus at desolation. A quiet cove wherein the weary wanderer might dwell for a while to rest and recapitulate in refreshing peace and pensiveness before breaking out apace from beneath the cooling veil to address a battleground of sunlight and corporeal distractions once more. Tested and tried, to sin's desolation might the heart die underneath this cooling dome and rise to that life and endurance which is so instilled in creation. Even as the world now seems to bleed in manifold mayhem, you prevail, Lord, and I am at peace in the light of your face. I am at peace as I observe your splendor in this natural place.